Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and more. My name is Nancy, and I'm here to read the cards for Cancer for February 2020. So, let's see what's in store for you, Cancer. Oh, I forgot. Your motto is I feel. Now, let's see what's in store for you. Your first card is the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands in reverse, pointing back to the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords in reverse, pointing back to the Two of Swords, the High Priestess. I haven't seen her in a long time. The Magician. The next is the Eight of Cups in reverse, pointing back to the Seven of Cups. And finally, this is the Nine of Swords. Whew, that Nine of Swords, Cancer. You are the fourth sign that I'm reading for the month of February. And I kind of want to say this Nine of Swords has been out every single spread. I'm not sure. I got to look back, but I do believe so. And that suggests to me that February might be somewhat of a trying type of month. Just trying. You know, just getting on your nerves, trying. You may be worried. But let's see. Remember, your first card is the Ace of Swords. Seeking clarity. Needing information about something. Or whether it's a person, place, a thing, a circumstance, or situation. Just needing resolve, information on it. You may need the information in order to try to make wise decisions, you know, that kind of thing. You may be trying to find out something about a particular person in your life. The next card, Page of Cups. Young, youthful, inexperienced energies, sometimes immature with the cup, with attachments, with connections, with love. And you may be wondering why someone is, you know, acting the way they act in relationship to you. Like, what's wrong with them? This is a person that you may be emotionally bound to or connected with. You got feelings for them, and you believe they have feelings for you, but they just act so immaturely in relationship to you. And so the Ace of Swords saying you're trying to figure out, like, what's going on, like, what is their intentions, what are their intentions, what are their true feelings. It seems to me that some Cancers believe like somebody might love them or really have a liking for them, but something's not quite right, and you're just trying to figure out what's not right, what's not adding up. The next card, remember, is the Nine of Wands in reverse, pointing back to the Eight of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands talks about your active beliefs. Our active beliefs motivate us to move forward and to do certain things, or to, you know, not do certain things, or to pursue certain things, or to partake in certain activities. This Nine of Wands, as mentioned, is in reverse, pointing back to the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands represents obsessive, compulsive, repetitive use of one's energy. I want to follow this case scenario I've already offered for Cancer. Not to say this is how your scenario would manifest. This is just an example. Let's say you are a Cancer and you've been relating to another. You've been feeling somebody. And it appears to you, it seems like they feeling you too. You may have had your moments together that you really, you know, cherish each other. You really enjoy each other. For some Cancers, it may have gone to the point of being intimate. But that other just doesn't seem wholeheartedly there all the time with this Page of Cups. You know, Page, again, is inexperienced or immature with cups, with relating to people, with attaching to people. How does that look in reality? These are people that don't always seem there. Their body might be there with you, but their mind gone. Or they, you know, constantly calling and acting like you on their mind and they want to be around you, but they never come. Those are just some examples to the example I'm offering for Cancer. And so you got this confusion going on. For many cancers, you have an interest in wanting to move forward with your relationship and or attachment, whatever type it is, whether it's a professional attachment. You may feel like you could work well with somebody. Remember, this is a general reading. You have to apply the details to your actual story, to the storyline. And so you could possibly be like, I really work well with them. We vibe well. We're very harmonious. We get the job done. But, you know, this person just doesn't seem like they're all in. Or they may kind of just pull back, retreat, or something. You know, something is not right. Can't put your hand on it. Or it could be in love, where you know you're all in, you're romantic. You know, you can feel the chemistry, but they're not all the way there. You can't put your finger on it. Their body's with you, but their mind isn't there. Or they're constantly calling you and want to talk to you like they want to be around you, but they don't come. And you're at this place, Cancer, where you excuse me, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to explore the depths of the potential depths of your relationship with this other person, whatever it may be. Can you be the power couple? Can you be you know, the super co-worker team? You know, can you make things happen? Can you reach the heights of achievement with this other person that you vibe so well with? That's what you're ready to explore. That's what you believe in. But you can't move forward on your beliefs or push forward because what? Of that other's inconsistency or somewhat wavering interests. Is something you can't touch. The next card is the Three of Swords. Is in reverse, pointing back to the Two of Swords. You really want to make a decision. You're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. You're so unsure in the month of February. You want to progress the relationship or partnership, but it's this number three, Three of Swords. It's this low level potential for instability. Again, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's flowing, you feel the chemistry, but that other just doesn't seem as eager or possibly as invested, as intensely invested as yourself. And so it's causing you to have some type of insecurity or conflicting feelings. You know, like you like saying, hey, if they don't want to move forward, if they ain't willing to move forward, why should I? And so it almost seems like Cancer is feeling like they have to control their emotions. Cancer has to get an answer, some clarity on this subject matter, so you know what to do with yourself, so you know what to do with your emotions, so you know how to behave accordingly with this person. It seems like they're not letting you know exactly what their intentions are. The next card is the High Priestess. I like that the High Priestess is here, and the High Priestess sits right up under the Ace of Swords. You seek information, you seek clarity on the subject matter. And the High Priestess says, okay, Cancer, what I am, the High Priestess, I am the keeper of secrets. And so I'm going to throw my cloak open to you, and I'm going to reveal a mystery about this situation. The next card is the Magician. Why is the High Priestess throwing her cloak open to you in order to reveal a mystery to you, the answer that you seek? It is because the High Priestess wants you to be the Magician. This energy, or the energy of the High Priestess, says, Cancer, with the appropriate information, you can be the Magician. With the appropriate information, you can manipulate circumstances and situations and people in your favor. So I'm going to tell you what's really going on. The next card is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Excuse me, pointing back to the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about this partnership that we've been talking about. Again, the partnership is unique to your storyline. It could be a spouse, a love interest, a co-worker. It just depends on your storyline and how this scenario is manifesting in your own unique life. That partnership. This partnership that I'm talking about, you are emotionally connected to another, the other. You are invested in the other. You want to move forward, but you haven't been able to due to their emotional responses to what you two experience together. Again, it seems like the other is pulling back, refusing to move forward, digging their heels in. Again, their mind might be focused on you, like calling and texting and stuff, acting like they want to come around, but they don't. Or they're around and their mind is somewhere else. It's just they're not all there. They're not all there. And you, Cancer, you're all there. You're all in. You're ready to go. You're ready to explore, to see the potential, the the fullest potential of the relationship. You're really ready to go, but you're faced with this dilemma and this obstacle. It's like you don't want to be in it by yourself, whatever the scenario actually is. And you can't see with the Eight of Cups. You cannot see what's really going on. You cannot see this person's intent. You cannot see what what's the blockage. You can't see it. You feel like they connect you. You feel like you resonate well. The last card is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords suggests that it almost seems like this relationship or attachment you have, Cancer, you are so close to, you are so emotionally invested in, that your emotional state rises and falls based on what's occurring between you and them. If y'all getting along, hanging out, you know, you may be a little more happy, upbeat, hopeful, cheerful, ready to move forward and explore. But when this person, you say you talk to them all the time, but they never come through, and you never get to hang out, you never get to advance, well, your emotions may fall with that, again, inconsistency or distance, however it manifests in your reality, and your emotions fall. There are some Cancers that are now in the process of being up at night worrying about this thing. It's not making sense to you. It has you totally confused. Now I got to go back to the High Priestess because she says she's going to reveal a secret to you about why this is taking place. So the predominant number in this layout is the number 8. The number 8 corresponds with the 8th house of Scorpio in astrology. Now, the 8th house talks about other people's emotional response to, like, your demands. What are you demanding of this other? To move forward and to explore. What's blocking them from going ahead and joining hands with you and moving forward and exploring the depth, the potential depth of the relationship? As to explore just how much you can achieve or accomplish in a relationship. Depending on what kind it is, whether it's a business relationship, how far can you advance and working together, or how far can a love relationship go? Whatever it is, it's like why aren't they joining hands with you? Well, it's 8th house issue situations. So what that other may be dealing with is that they may be overwhelmed with like responsibilities as far as debts, owing taxes and different things like that, and it just can't be all there, like they are fully absorbed and worried with some form of debt or taxes or something like that, having filed bankruptcy, something like that. Owing taxes that they didn't expect to owe. It could be that for some, the other has something that is occurring within their body, like an illness or something, and you're dealing with it. This is something that's hidden from plain sight, and they may be going through medical processes trying to deal with it. An example of such things are like the disease, cancer, or some heart issue, or just some other, hidden issue that you may not see, you know, physically. You may not see physically, and they're not sharing it with you. Keeping with that example of a person having a medical crisis or issue, they may feel like they're in a place in their life where they're not quite sure where their life is going. And so they don't want to involve you in their drama or in their state of not knowing what's going to happen next, you know, that kind of thing. And so they're giving you, it seems like they're giving you all they can possibly give you at this point in time in their life and in your relationship. Another scenario that the other may be facing is that they may have some deep rooted emotional issues and concerns that have yet to be addressed in their life. And they know they're just not ready to go as deep as you are. They are not ready to explore the relationship to the depth that you are. This person could have dealt with abandonment issues, you know, from other past relationships or parents or anything like that. They may have faced many letdowns, and they're just not ready to take a chance. No. And so you're feeling, your motto is I feel, you're feeling lost in the month of February because of this lack of clarity about what this other is going through. What's their hang up? What's their blockage? I mean, you're going through this feeling, you know, maybe insecure at moments to the point you're worried about this, thinking it's you. I almost feel like you think it's you. That you've done something wrong, that you've fallen short, that you're not what they want, you know, you're not good enough or something like that. And High Priest said that's far from the case. What is really taking place is that that person has their own mysterious issue that they're dealing with, that they're not willing to share with you. I gave you some examples. It could be health issues. It could be other challenges in their life relative to other people, like an ex-wife or something like that, and they're trying to resolve it, trying to work their way through that. Or it could be some form of debts and trying to get out of debt. Maybe they don't have enough money to, you know, date you or to treat you right, or enough to bring to the table, so they're just not trying to go any deeper until they resolve whatever issue is still pending in their life. So for you, Cancer, it is possible that you may just want to accept the partnership or friendship or this attachment that you have for what it has to offer and enjoy it. I understand that you're ready to go further, you're ready to go deeper, you're ready to explore. But the reality is the other is not. Understanding that the other is dealing with some challenge in their life may offer you a sense of peace, so that you can let it go, as far as not beating yourself up and not being all consumed by their inability to join hands with you and move forward. Thank you, Cancer, for coming here to Can Angels Fly Tarot and allowing me to read the tarot cards for you. If you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading with me, all you have to do is contact me at my email. My email is canangelsfly1@gmail.com. I ask you to, if you enjoyed this reading, to please like this reading, to share this reading, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask you to subscribe to my channel, share my channel with someone else, and I ask you to also remember to click the bell once you subscribe, so that you can be alerted whenever I go live and or upload a video. One last thing. If you're interested in submitting a financial gift to me, you can do so in one or two ways. You can either contact me at my email and say, you know, hey, I want to gift you XYZ, and I'll send you a payment invoice from PayPal, or I can send a PayPal link to your cell phone. The other way is you can always Cash App me. My Cash App name is $Can Angels Fly Tarot. Until next time, Cancer. Bye.